My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Virgos. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5 card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these two beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all out there for supporting me. I love you guys incredibly. So thank you all so much for your love and devotion towards me. So anyway, this 5 card love reading includes how the first card represents you, the second the other person, the third the relationship, the fourth the past, the fifth the future. Now I'm going to draw an oracle for you and then a favole for more information. But let's get started with card number 1, which is you. My beautiful Virgo, wonderful. You get the Four of Scepters. Now I'm not allowed to show this card to you, but I will, tell you all about it. Now the Four of Wands. I'm getting, different, senses here. The first one that I've mentioned before about what the Four of Wands is, you don't per se need to have a roof and walls to actually, be in a home, well, self-confidence is also like the Four of Wands, where you feel incredibly confident, satisfied, and happy with yourself or in your own body, because that's the thing is, it's like if you don't feel at home within yourself, then you don't really feel at home anywhere. So, but that's one aspect. What I see is that you do have incredible, beautiful, passionate confidence within you. And yeah, for the ones who are already in a relationship, you're the one that probably is a grounded individual. You're the one that pretty much is like the wood to somebody's fire, in any way, but you're the one that probably, created a happy home, happy hearth, happy family, man, woman, blonde, brunette, redhead. And for the single ones in this relationship, it's like, I do see that you're still incredibly confident and stuff like that within yourself, and you're incredibly passionate, but, we're going to have to look more about the, the single ones out there. But for the ones who are already in a relationship, this card is very beautiful and promising. The other person, ooh. Now, this is more or less, this applies more to the single Virgos out there. This is actually, you going on this journey, because normally in the other tarot, we have card, moon card. I was actually going to say moon card, but I couldn't get to that word for some reason. But for this other, as you see this tiny little squiggly path as, leading you down towards the mountains of opportunity. So maybe that's what the mountains of opportunity is more or less guiding you towards, this happy home, happy hearth, happy family, and you're incredibly confident enough to want to go on this journey. You could either be heading towards, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I know that water and earth signs make a very harmonious connection, where water adds, you have resources to the ground earth, to start creating life and stuff like that. For the ones in a relationship, I do see you actually in a very beautiful, harmonious connection either way. You could still be going on journeys with the other person, traveling and stuff like that. You could still be with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio somewhere in your star chart. But either way, this, looks like a very interesting combination. I mean, yeah. But let's look at the other card so I can give better clarification. Okay. You get the Seven of Skulls, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I'm not allowed to show this card either, but I'll tell you about it, because normally with the Seven of Pentacles, you see, this person looking kind of down a little bit on the disappointed and hesitant side at all the pentacles that this person has grown and stuff like that. So I'm wondering, and this applies to both, the ones in a relationship and the single ones out there. I wonder why there's hesitation. I mean, okay, for example, with the ones in a relationship, are you kind of having second thoughts about the relationship you are in, because you are the one that probably created the happy home, happy hearth, happy family, and the other person is just not putting much time and effort into it? Or, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's probably other reasons for why you have a bit of hesitation here, with the Seven of Pentacles. For the ones in a relationship, I can kind of sense, if you've been down a negative experience, or you've just only experienced, nothing but negativity, and you're about to embark on this journey, of getting out there, that there's still this hesitation of thinking, well, what if it doesn't work out? What if, I'm just going to end up in a real negative situation, more negativity and stuff like that. Well, the thing is, it's like, don't knock it till you try it, just like what the human tells, he teaches me all these modern day phrases and stuff like that. But also, it's like, just because something happened in your past, doesn't mean it has to per se happen in current or future times as well. I would just use your senses, your intuition especially, to guide you towards any potential hazards and kind of mitigate potential problems for the future and stuff like that. But let's look at what the past has. Prince of Scepters. Okay, this is like the Knight of Wands. And what the Knight of Wands is all about, there's already incredible ambition and passion that came from you, or at least in this relationship. So, it's like maybe you're the one that put time and effort into wanting to be with this person and say, I want to start a family really fast, or I need to have this family and stuff like that. So I can understand how there is so much ambition and passion that came from you. You could definitely have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries somewhere in your star chart. But for the ones who are single and stuff like that, I can see how, you were incredibly passionate and ambition for being a single Virgo, man, woman out there in this world, but then somehow something just didn't work out, and then that's why you probably have hesitation in current times, regarding any potential relationships, and maybe you just think, okay, it's like, either A, maybe you just don't want to be with somebody, or maybe you're taking a break, or maybe there's just, a lot of, just, doubt and hesitation regarding any kind of potential love. The future, the Hermit. Okay. This is one of your cards in the future. So either, you're going to be, going off into solitude for a while. Maybe you just think, okay, I don't want to deal with romance and love for now, which 100% your prerogative. No judgment ever coming from me as your vampire tarot guide. I'm just only here to guide you and stuff like that. I'm never going to tell you what to do and what you should avoid and stuff like that. It's only just a suggestion, but either way, I just kind of think, okay, maybe, you just want to be alone for a while. Maybe you've just been through enough, negativity that you just think, okay, I need a break. And for the ones who are in a relationship, I can sense that maybe, you do need to have a break from this other person. My suggestion would be, which I've actually, this is kind of, what I remember hearing from this one person. I don't remember who it was. It was a guy. But he was saying, telling me, no, not telling, I overheard him, when I was having my evening walk. Okay, I just can't sometimes talk, but hell. But as he was actually, talking over on this mobile device of his, and he was just talking about how he was, going on this courtship phase with somebody, but he also had his hesitations with somebody, and he got, this advice to say, well, why don't you just, take off for like maybe a week or a month and don't even engage with this person. Don't try to reach out to them through these text messages. I mean, wow, modern day lingo and terms. I'm really, sometimes having a hard time adjusting myself to this, but okay. But either way, he was told, just, no communication whatsoever for a week or a month, and then then go back to that person and see if that person is still meant to be. Now, if, something within you clicked where you actually thought, what, actually being alone or being away from this person was the right decision, 100% your prerogative, but maybe sometimes, distance makes the heart grow fonder, as they say. So either way, maybe it might even work out for the best. So, but that's just only a suggestion. I'm not saying you should do it, but maybe sometimes even just taking a break could actually really benefit, or maybe hang out with your friends or going back to your hometown, your family, your parents, siblings, whatever you may be, and stuff like that, just to kind of rethink things. But first I'm going to pull an oracle for my beautiful Virgos. Okay. Ancient. Ancestry, Egypt, and magical inheritance. Okay, so you could be a person who's older, the other person could be older, the other person could have so much beautiful ancestry, they could be, of Egyptian origin, they could even have some kind of inheritance and stuff like that. Maybe you're the one who has inheritance, maybe that's why you're the one who provided the Four of Wands, happy home, happy hearth, happy family, and maybe the other person, could be, only with you because of, the inheritance, problem or situation and stuff like that. So I would make sure, that's not the case at all. And maybe that's why, you're kind of hesitant about this connection between you and the other person. But either way, it's like, it's actually a very beautiful card. Okay, well, let's see what Favoli has for Virgo. Hierophant. Interesting. Now, this is marriage. For the ones who are single, I do see that, maybe, you want to get married to, somebody in the future. Maybe, you are taking a break from this individual. Maybe you're going to come back and realize that that's the person you want to be with for the rest of your life. 100% your choice and prerogative, and that would be very romantic and beautiful. Hierophant is also about commitment and actually saying, okay, we share, similar beliefs and values, so I want to be with you no matter what. So, for the ones in a relationship or even for the ones in a relationship, I do see some kind of commitment and stuff like that. So maybe, would be best just to kind of take a solo journey or just kind of, take a break from this other person and him. But I think it's going to work out for the best either way. Or you could either end up with a Taurus. Taurus and Virgo could be a very beautiful match. So Well, my beautiful Virgos, I'm going to have to leave it at this for you. But if this reading resonated, please feel free to subscribe and join my channel for more vampire journey information, stuff like that. But I just want to say how much I love you guys and appreciate you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys so very much. So thank you all so much for your devotion. I love you guys.